Hey guys, back again. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, we have a specific plan that we have to follow to go forward. All right? This has got to happen in the order in which it was presented. And we have to let it happen the way it needs to happen. Okay? We need to get the people in charge to get that figured out. Okay? And because they know what they need to do, and everybody else just stand down and let it happen. Okay? Here's the thing, all right? We need to get these things in order so that we can be ready when it is time to wake up the world. Because it's going to be a big event, and there's going to be a lot of people confused. But there's a lot of lessons that still need to be covered, and we need to get that going again. Because, we have a bunch of Jedi's to be, but none are truly Jedi. Not yet. We have a lot to learn and to do. There's a lot of things that we don't understand. Here's one for you, okay? I see these sad stories of these children dying of cancer in a hospital. Or like those people in New York, in the Buffalo shooting, and the sympathy and the sadness that we feel for them. Uh, that's not right. To be perfectly honest with you, they kind of got a clear pass out of the boot camp. Because we all actually want to be born again, okay? That we got to get that into our heads too, okay? Now the ones in Buffalo, yeah, they aren't the same as Selena. See, Selena was a sad one. That was straight ass murder to a young child or a young child of God that really didn't get a chance to do her boot camp time and earn her honor, which she had, but she didn't get enough time to do it. Those in Buffalo, because they're in the middle of this tribulation, they 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 get compensated. And the same thing with the children in the hospitals dying of cancer. See, we are all equals. Death is something that is going to happen to every single person on this planet. However we do it is what happened, okay? We don't want Selena situations. That's awful. And after the 7 years, it'll go back to being awful. But for right now, it's not awful. It's a soldier dying. Unless he was a bad guy. Or she was a bad guy. Bad girl. Yeah, that it's still bad. Yeah, that tribulation don't do a damn thing for bad guys, bad girls. Yeah, they still get bad treatment. Yeah, but the rest, it's good. It's not bad at all. The only thing is, yeah, they do miss out because you only get one trip through the boot camp. That's the only real sadness of it. And those children, yeah, they don't really get a boot camp at all. But they get a far better program. And like I said, that School of Magic is actually a very, very good thing. And it's makes the purest of angels. Boot camp really is hell. And to be able to avoid it altogether, you can imagine it's really not all that bad. Yeah, you never do really get to understand what an ocean is or swim in a pool, but yeah, or grow a plant. Yeah, we don't grow anything. Oh, and by the way, it turns out that whole download, that REM that we do here, it is literally only this side because we don't grow cells on the top side. That's why we don't have to have REM. It's constantly connected. And the other thing is that, sound. See, we actually have it very hard to communicate because in reality, all we're doing is using air, water waves, or airwaves to communicate with each other, which is a very, very lousy way of communicating. Up there, it's not so. It's completely different. And, but your range and how far you can communicate is literally how you're ranked. So White Walkers, low level, they can't yell across the room. Jobs can contact anyone in heaven. Talk about a 5G network, huh? Yeah, I mean anyone. You just dial them up in your head and say, "Hey, what you doing, Joe? Where in the hell you at? Hold on, let me open a portal. I'll be right there." Boom, and you're there. Yeah, it's a cool thing. Not so much for White Walkers. Like I said, they can't really yell across the room. They have to go over to the other side of the room to talk to that person. But it is about your range. Anyway, that's a little bit of what we need to do and how we're going to go forward with this and the steps that need to be happening. They have to happen the way he says they have to happen. We really are kind of on one of those situations where we don't want to blow up something that we don't really mean to. Okay? It's about doing this the right way. And we have to do it the exact way he wants it done. Okay? That's how we got to do this, people. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to leave it at that because it's one of those things where, I'll be able to help a lot more once I am out there with you. But I got to get this mission of getting out there covered first. And it's been kind of a pain in the ass. But hopefully we got this ironed out. And we can make this stuff go forward. Anyway, I'll be back with some more. We'll talk.